During the 2019 general election, I said on many occasions that I supported a firm but fair immigration system. That's one that prioritises the needs for our economy, that provides robust border security to keep us safe, but also, yes, one which welcomes those who need the shelter of the United Kingdom. And we should always be proud of the refuge that we provide those who need it. Conflict after conflict, crisis after crisis, we have stood up and we've promised protection to those whose lives are at risk. That shows our compassion as a country. But we can't ignore what's obvious, and that is that our current asylum system is broken. We've all watched the frustrating scenes in the English Channel. Small boats, dangerously full of people who've been sold a false promise by criminal gangs. And every time those criminal gangs fill up those boats, they put at risk the lives of innocent and vulnerable people. And they also put at risk the lives of the men and women of our border force and of the RNLI who go out to avoid casualties at sea.
I'm very grateful to the honourable gentleman for giving way. If he describes the people who seek the refuge of these boats, who seek that terrible means to cross, as innocent and vulnerable, why is he supporting a bill that's going to criminalise them and put them in prison for up to 4 years?
Because what this bill does is it tells people that there are safe and legal ways to get to the United Kingdom. And if you follow those safe and legal ways, then we will provide refuge. But what we shouldn't be doing is encouraging people, indirectly, to take those illegal routes, those routes that we know cost lives. And we've tried for years to work with France on this issue. We've tried, and we've tried again, and it hasn't worked. Anyone who says our asylum system isn't broken, it doesn't need fixing, must not be seeing those same scenes. They must be oblivious to the thousands of people who have crossed the English Channel in those dangerous boats this year alone. And they certainly aren't listening to residents in constituencies like mine, because my residents support a system that works. They support tougher penalties for those who enter illegally. And the measures in this bill are tough, but I would say rightly so, because they're also simple. It sends a clear message to those in genuine need that we have a safe and legal route into the UK, that you don't need to risk your life in dangerous small boats. If you need help, we're here. But for those people who try to game the system, for those who think our immigration rules are there to be got around because somehow they don't apply to them, the penalties are tough. A different approach between those who follow the rules and those who don't. I can't see how anyone could disagree with that, but somehow they do. Some of the members opposite don't seem to have a problem with the last-minute claims lodged to avoid deportation, sometimes in the case of serious criminals. Well, I do have a problem with it. And the new appeals process proposed in this bill will make a big difference in dealing with those. It'll allow us to throw out the spurious claims and deal only with those that are genuine. And I also think it's right, fair, proper that the Home Office plans ahead and considers if there's a way to look at claims in a safe third country. That allows us to protect our borders proactively, move into a model where we give people safe haven whilst we think and consider their applications, and then we bring them into the shelter of the UK. But there's two sides of the coin. If illegal entry is one side, the facilitators are the other. Madam Deputy Speaker, through this bill, we will empower our border force officers to directly intervene in those people smuggling gangs. The gangs who try to find new ways to circumvent the measures that we design here in this House to protect our country and protect our citizens. Firm but fair rules, Madam Deputy Speaker. Secure but compassionate borders. A system that ensures the people of this country are safe, that we know who is coming to the UK and how they're getting here, and where we can offer help and support to those who need it. That's what my constituents want to see, and that's what this bill delivers.